Good morning, Big Square, roadrunner.com. A little worse for wear this morning. This is your morning horn of Z's, your sip of coffee. I've had like 4 cups already. Um, I got to hang out with Dick Allgire last night. Dick Allgire is the most unique person you'll ever meet. He's completely has no filter at all. None. No filter. But he was in town at a Bitcoin conference down in San Jose. Drove up to Northern California. San Jose is kind of Northern California, but up by Oakland where I was. So we got together and he's like, yeah, we'll do some interviews. He said, oh, by the way, bring the guitar. I'm like, okay. So we ended up going to his buddy's house with Dick and his Sonny, his videographer and longtime friend, great guy, and hung out at Gary's house. Had a blast. We had a blast. It was wonderful. The food was great. Gary's wife was amazing, and it was about as cool and as odd as you can imagine hanging out with Dick Allgire. I'm gonna play part of a song that Dick was playing. We did a little jam session, but you guys will just crack up. And this is Dick in a nutshell.
Thailand and Thai coming down from dumpling la farong chop jai Dick on time my hand cut good and now I can yo my time to my made in Thailand. Thailand for quantum run come at it by the trouble in Japan go tiger guy miraka kuigan dai one man ma tang dang dan chamai mother magazine kata de look raugen la rona look do
Bravo, Dick. That's Dick Allgire in a nutshell. He spends a lot of time in Thailand and Korea and speaks Korean. Completely unique character. So we had a jam session. We had wine tasting. We ate great food and great conversations about everything from cryptos to... He told this story. You know, Dick loves to tell stories. So he told the story of when him and Sonny, his videographer, you know, his camera guy, when he was working for a mainstream media news station in Hawaii. He told the story that he was just starting out with the remote viewing stuff, and his intuition was really strong at the time. And he was doing a report out on an aircraft carrier. Now, I don't know if Dick's pulling my leg or what. Anyway, so they were going to take a military helicopter back to the mainland, and there was 2 helicopters sitting there, and they're walking towards this one, and Dick had this feeling, no, don't go on this helicopter, don't go on this helicopter. And this is the Dick version of the story. And but he didn't voice his opinion. He had this amazing feeling that you should not go on this helicopter. They take off and they go out over the ocean on the way back to the mainland. All of a sudden the helicopter starts shaking and going crazy, and all these sirens go off, and they turn around. They're trying to get back to the aircraft carrier, and they land on the aircraft carrier. And then it was insane, and they had to stay the night on the aircraft carrier and things like that. And I'm like, yeah. You know, I believe you, Dick. Sure. And then we were talking about more crypto stuff. Then I get up this morning, and I was looking for something on Dick and Sonny that I could talk about in the Horn of Z's this morning, and I came across the actual newscast people talking about Dick's experience on this aircraft carrier. So he was absolutely telling the truth, and I'll play it in a second. But it was an amazing night, great night, and we talked cryptos. Some we talked remote viewing, how it works, why it works, and some of the things he's remote viewed. And going forward, what are we going to do, and how this really is a change for the people. And the change for the people means that we need to flesh out some criminals out of the cryptos, and that is being done, I hear. So we'll find out over the next over the summer. I say 3 or 4 months. Cliff High's data has these criminals going perp walking, so I would love that. If we can get rid of some of the criminality in cryptos and pave the way for a really good crypto future, I think that's the best thing for humanity. Anyway, I will now play you the the Dick Allgire Lost at Sea newscast. Here we go. Now this is from KITV4, and the title is "Reporter and Photographer Lost at Sea," and this is July 7th, 2010.
Now, speaking of RIMPAC, one of our reporters and a photographer, guess what? They're waking up aboard the USS Reagan, which is participating in the exercises. They're waking up this morning for an unscheduled overnighter.
That's right. They got stranded on board. KITV4's Dick Allgire and photographer Sunny Ahuna were on their way back to shore after covering a story on the RIMPAC when the helicopter they were on got an emergency call. Now, after responding to the emergency, the helicopter returned back to the Reagan because they don't fly at night.
And that set Dick and Sunny up for their sleepover aboard the ship. Now, of course, they're going to have a report on the RIMPAC exercises tonight in our 5, 6, and 10 o'clock newscast. Sunny Ahuna, this man has sailed on the Hokulea to Easter Island. I'm not worried about Sunny. Dick Allgire.
Yeah, he needs his bags packed, he needs a toothbrush, and his internet connection.
Yeah, so we're worried about him.
Oh, it's classic. It's so true, too. Sunny is one tough dude. He's a long-time amazing surfer, famous for being a great surfer in Hawaii, and he's the reason that Dick has survived in Hawaii for so long. Sunny and Dick, the Sunny and Dick show was just awesome, hysterical. But yeah, so Dick told the truth that he was stranded on an aircraft carrier. Just to show you, just to prove also that Dick does speak Korean, and he is as crazy as you could ever imagine. This is Dick's latest post at Crypto Viewing, his YouTube channel, about it was a crypto conference he was in San Jose. And here is Dick speaking Korean.
Where are you from?
San Jose.
San Jose?
Yes.
You're not from Beijing?
No,
No.
I am not.
Were you from San Jose too?
I'm from Korea.
You're from Korea?
Yeah.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
요즘 어떻게 지내세요?
I'm doing good. Yeah. This Korean is quite
나이
good.
부인인 한국 사람입니다.
Oh, wow.
한국말로 공부합니다.
Wow. So pretty good.
제 이름은 딕입니다.
Oh, 만나서 반갑습니다.
Can you understand? You could understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Is my
everything.
Korean okay?
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Yeah, much better than
Come-
this. Okay.
감사합니다.
Yeah.
Well, I know how to, because my wife is Korean, I know how to say, 여보, 크지마. 여보, 이리 와. 여보, 가. 여보, 죽을래 살래.
Wow.
Absolutely, you gotta check out the Crypto Viewing YouTube channel, and he does get serious sometimes. I mean, his ability in remote viewing is off the charts. I would say he's the best remote viewer alive right now. I'm not discounting other guys' remote viewing, but Dick, I think it's like Cliff High says, it's more that he's psychic, not necessarily remote viewing. But I think it's a little of both. I think psychics have opened that connection to the non-terrestrial type of understanding of the cosmos and the spirits and whatever they're opening up to. I don't know exactly what it is. The higher mind, it could be a lot of things. But Dick has just nailed so many things. And he absolutely nailed the Satoshi Nakamoto session. And the gold in the Grand, or not the gold in the Grand Canyon, but the secret Egyptian artifacts in the Grand Canyon. You got to listen to those sessions. You go to their Patreon channel. It's Crypto Viewing Patreon channel. And they go into the cryptos. And they've remote viewed prices out through the year. And it's interesting because all the remote viewers and the psychics and all that are saying, although there's turmoil, they're all saying the numbers are huge by the end of the year. And I believe it to be true for many of the cryptos, not all of them, not at all. There's a lot of fighting to go on with the SEC and what the powers that be want humanity to use. A really good sign for all the altcoins is that the SEC declared that Ethereum is not a security anymore. It used to be, but it's not, which means they have absolutely cleared the path for the altcoins and businesses being built on top of that platform. I think that's really cool. It doesn't mean all of them will fit into the category of not being a security, or will there be a grace period for certain cryptos that ICO'd early? I don't know. But I do know that it is clear to me that the good guys are clearing the path for crypto future. So we'll keep an eye on that, and you guys keep an eye on Road to Ruta. And my latest post about gold in the Grand Canyon, where I read the New York Times article from 1912. I was looking at, I don't know why I look at comments, but some of the comments are, oh no, I don't believe that. Before they ever looked at any evidence at all. And that's the key. I mean, you need to do due diligence, people. Don't rely on me to do all your due diligence. If I say something and say, oh, here's all the evidence I have, read the evidence. Don't just say, no, that's not true. There's not millions of tons of gold. That's ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. Read the evidence. The second video on the website right here, Golden Oldies to the Crypto Future. I redo a speech I did at the Acapulco conference. I show how, when, where, why the Federal Reserve was created in the gold in the Grand Canyon, and how that played a role, and all the evidence, massive amounts of evidence that gold is still there for the most part. It's been leased out a lot, and some of it has been removed in 1956. All kinds of heavy lift helicopters went in there to clear an airplane collision that supposedly happened. But check out this video, because I show some of the evidence, not all of it. I mean, I have reams of evidence that the gold is actually there, and even Supreme Court documentation and testimony about that area of the Grand Canyon and the gold there. So check it out, and of course subscribe to Road to Ruta updates. You get free email updates, and you get a PDF book, one of the Conversations with God books. So go check it out and sign up, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel, because you're going to get a lot more of Dick Allgire playing guitar and singing in Thai or Mandarin. I don't even know what he was singing in. Maybe, I don't know what it is. Anyway, good stuff. This is Bix Weir, roadtoruta.com with your morning horn disease. Talk to you guys later.